Tonight, we're taking a closer look at the push to put local fentanyl dealers behind bars for life. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Daniel Marin.
And I'm Britt Moreno. Now, earlier this evening, we told you Hays County filed its first murder charge tied to the recent string of fentanyl deaths. The district attorney says an 18-year-old sold a fentanyl-laced pill to a 15-year-old high school student who then died. They say it's time to send a message.
KXAN's Brianna Hollis explains why this could happen more often.
And will prosecute with all the gravity demanded of a society that loves its children.
A strong warning on a grim topic. 18-year-old Jaquel Ray faces a felony murder charge for allegedly dealing the fentanyl that killed a 15-year-old boy. A felony murder charge means someone died in the course of another felony being committed. In this case, that original felony is delivery of a controlled substance or marijuana to a minor.
This is becoming standard. And this is not just a Hays County thing. I mean, we have a juvenile client in Williamson County who's charged with a similar murder offense. And so this is just what, society's pushback is to a very dangerous drug.
Defense attorney Benjamin Gergen says this case hinges on the evidence of the suspect's knowledge of fentanyl.
Getting a jury to believe that this defendant knew that his conduct was capable of causing a death. Does an 18-year-old kid really think about who's getting his end product?
In a separate case, Janelle Rodriguez's 15-year-old son Noah thought he was taking a Percocet, but the pill really contained 8 milligrams of fentanyl, 4 times the lethal dose. She had reservations about the harsh penalties for the dealer in her son's case, but now believes it's time to crack down.
There needs to be an example. Like, if you do this in Hays County, you're going to be held responsible.
House Bill 6 would allow prosecutors to more easily charge dealers with murder. The bill is currently with the Senate committee.
If we let people off, we're never going to end this.
Brianna Hollis, KXAN News.
And the Hays County District Attorney says 40% of overdoses in the county last year involved children under the age of 18. According to the Sheriff's Office, there have been 14 fentanyl-related arrests this year.
Health experts say teenagers are not intentionally buying fentanyl. Now, they say there is a mental health crisis amongst teenagers. This is all partially tied to the pandemic. Some of those young people overdose because they think they're taking Xanax or Percocet, but they end up taking fake pills laced with fentanyl. The CDC asked children all across the country about their mental health in 2021. More than 40% of boys and girls say they felt sad or hopeless within the past year. They went on to say that they were unable to do their regular activities like school, work, or even sports. A separate CDC report found 41% of teenagers who died of an overdose had evidence of mental health conditions or treatment.
And a mother whose daughter overdosed on fentanyl says people need to open the lines of communication.
People don't want to talk about it. They don't want to think it can happen to them or to their family or their community, but it can.
Kathy Travis, who lost her daughter Jessica, says the most recent massive international drug bust should save lives. The crackdown spanned 3 continents across the dark web. Nearly 300 arrests were made and more than 140 pounds of fentanyl were seized. The operation was conducted across Europe, the U.S., and South America.